Put your hands together and let's make some noise!
Hi, how are you guys? Okay, so let me start this live by introducing myself. I am Bianca Sumi, your Miss Trans Global Japan 2021. I'm actually originally from the Philippines, but I'm currently residing here in Japan for the past 11 years. And to help me with my live tonight, I'm gonna be with my one of my closest friends from the Philippines. He's also a host and a LGBTQ member like me. So let's all welcome Mr. Aki Boy.
Hello everyone! Hi Bianca! How are you doing? Oh my god.
Hi, I'm fine. Yes,
Really looking forward to this live with you. Thank you so much for having me host this with you. So how are you?
I'm fine. I'm also looking forward for this for like more than a month now. So I'm quite prepared for the show. And you know the preparations that we did. We had a lot of brainstorming to do
Mm-hmm.
just to have this program for everyone.
Yes, tell me about it. Now, Bianca, while we're still waiting for more people to join the live or to watch the live, can you tell us more about what's going on with your live right now? What's going on
Lately
or what's
since
happening?
lately since the most of the bars here in Japan are already opening. I started, I
Mm-hmm.
started working again, and I just had a new job actually, a new bar. Yeah, I moved from one bar
Wow,
to a
that's
different
great.
bar. Yeah,
Okay, we have an avid fan here. We have Leonin. He's always cheering for you if we can read his or her comment. Leonin
yeah.
Isa says, Go go Miss Japan, Yakasumi.
Thank you so much. That's actually my cousin.
All right. So Miss Japan or Bianca, can you while we are still waiting, can you invite everybody to like and subscribe to the pages of Miss Trans Global?
Yes, right now we're the how do you say that? The voting is officially open. It's been open for 3 weeks now, and you can see all the links and in my bio on my Facebook and Instagram pages. Bianca Sumi. Just search for my name, and it will surely pop up. And just follow the instructions, the clear instructions there. Just click on Miss Trans Global page, and then you need to like
Mm-hmm.
and subscribe to their pages so that your vote will be counted for them. And there are also paid votes where um, you can buy my like votes for me that will count bigger than a regular voting on the website. And actually, if you pay for that vote will not go
I see.
to the organization. It will it will go to half of it will go to the chosen organization that Miss Trans Global is helping, and the other half of it is from the one that's doing the Miss Trans Global voting.
The pageant, of course. Of
Yeah.
course, we will know more about that later on. But since this live is all about you, Bianca, what can you tell us more about the pageant? What is it about? Because most of our viewers right now is not. I'm not sure if they are familiar with Miss Global. Can you tell us more about it?
Well, Miss Trans Global is the first ever digital pageant that is made for transgender, and the president and
Mm-hmm.
the the head of the organization of Miss Trans Global is also a transgender. That's why it's actually a very dedicated kind of pageant, and it's very diverse. It is not more on how you look. It's not more on how lean you are or how big you are. The pageant is very diverse, and it's a competition of advocacy. You know how you're gonna, how do you handle yourself being a
Aside from
transgender?
you, how many
I'm sorry.
oh sorry, Bianca, aside from you, how many contestants are there battling for the title of Miss Trans Global?
Including me, there are 16
How many
beautiful
contestants are
contestants.
you? Wow, that's a lot. Okay,
Yeah.
so now, I mean, well, personally, I know you personally, Bianca. So I'd have to pretend that I don't know you when I ask questions so that the people know more about you, right?
Yeah. Hi, Miss Heidi.
Okay, so now, before yes, oh, before we continue, I just want to greet Lay Angeles. Lay said that he or she is watching from the Philippines. Hi, Lay.
Yeah. That's also actually my cousin. They're very supportive of
Oh,
me.
well,
The
the
whole clan
whole
is very
family
supportive as
is
well.
here cheering for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is not just your life; it's your family reunion.
Yes, this is actually a live family reunion for everyone. I'm just kidding. They're just very supportive.
Okay, so now, I mean, since this live is all about you, Bianca, we'd love to know more about your life. So these questions that I'll be asking, I'll pretend that I do not know the answers to these questions. So
Okay.
can you tell us more about your life? Let's start when you were still in the Philippines. So can you tell us
Yeah.
more about that?
Well, most of the people on my Facebook and on my Instagram knows that I'm originally from the Philippines and I've been residing here in Japan for the past 11 years. But
Mm-hmm.
growing in the Philippines, back in the Philippines, I actually my journey didn't started to be like I instantly became a transgender. My life started as a
Mm-hmm. Yes.
yeah, a very flamboyant um pretty gay boy. Just like you. Since
Yeah,
yeah.
I can agree to that.
Yeah, but it's always here in my heart. It was always in my heart that I always wanted to be a woman, you know. But unfortunately, during my
Mm-hmm.
high school and college days, my parents were kind of strict, and they always were the one who is, um, they always think about what's gonna happen to you if you transition that early. What will happen to you
Mm-hmm.
if you'll do this or do that? That's why I do understand them. I do understand their concerns about my life because, of course, they're my parents, and especially right now that I'm already a parent as well. That's why I can relate much on their concerns when I was younger. And then,
Yes, I agree. But I'm go ahead, sorry.
yeah, yes, and then back in the Philippines, I actually studied fine arts major in advertising. So I like arts, I like designing clothes, I like creating anything. That's why even until now
Mm-hmm.
I actually do kind of costume designing here in Japan. I do costume designs for drag queens and some of my showgirl friends here, as well as my costumes because I also do performance here in Japan as a showgirl. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can agree to that because we have been together so long. I can't even fit it.
Yeah. We even
All right.
joined the
I
same
mean,
we
since you
even
mentioned
joined the same
earlier that
pageant
you didn't you,
before.
you didn't oh, oh no, don't tell the people about that.
Yeah, and you're actually one of my biggest supporter when I was joining the
Yes.
local pageants in the Philippines.
Because I mean, I mean, like before in the Philippines, when you joined pageants, it's like you and me and some other friends were like doing our each other's hair and makeup, right?
Yes, and we actually go to Divisoria to, buy some fabric and, just wrap around our wrap around our body and it's called it a day.
Yes.
you know, it's called creativity.
But since you mentioned earlier session, Bianca,
Mhm.
happy.
Mhm.
Bianca, I have a question. Since you mentioned earlier that you did not start the transition in the Philippines, and you started out as like me, did it ever come to your mind to start transitioning while you were still in the Philippines?
Yeah, it actually did. However, however, since my parents were so strict when it comes to me transitioning, I came here to Japan first, and then
Mm-hmm.
you know I came here to Japan,
Yes.
and then my mom actually set me up with a woman, and that's my
Oh, oh,
lovely
okay.
daughter's mom. Yeah, and I actually started transitioning the same
I
day that
see.
she was born. Yeah, that's why
Oh
um
wow! So it's like a double purpose in life.
yeah, that's actually a double birthday. So her birthday is on the 2nd of March, and the first day that I transitioned was the
And
2nd
then
of March as well.
I see. All right. Well, if you guys can see, we are playing some videos here. The hashtag of my dear friend Bianca, and of course her daughter Yuka, which we of course we
Yeah.
will see later on, right?
Yes, she will
So
be
now,
appearing on our
let's
live
talk
later.
about. That's right. So Bianca, since I mean, we're already done talking about your life as a part of or a member of the LGBTQ community in the Philippines. So let's go ahead and talk about from when you moved to Japan. So what happened?
Well, when I first moved to Japan, I actually doesn't have any plans of staying here for good. But since because you know, uh, you do know me, I do have this kind of ambition to become a fashion designer in the Philippines. However, um, my daughter came to my life and realized that I need to take responsibility for what I did and for her life because
Mm-hmm.
she uh, she actually completes me as a person, not just me being a transgender.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
My daughter actually completes my life as a it ever since she came into my life, I had uh, my purpose just came out.
Mm-hmm.
My purpose to strive harder,
I
my
see.
purpose to um, be more, you know, how do you say that? Um, do things that a good parent, because I believe that um, raising a child is very easy, but being a good parent is not.
Yes, I completely agree. Well, I mean, so you mentioned earlier that you started transitioning when Yuko got born, correct?
Yes.
Um, so what happened? I mean, what's the story behind that? I mean, what led to like, oh, okay, I'm going to becoming a trans woman now since I have a daughter. What made you decide, or what is your turning point, as they say?
Well, to be honest, when I first transitioned, I always was kind of hesitant about it because since my child was really still young, I always thought that what will happen if she grow up? What will happen if she doesn't accept me as who I am? right? That's why, you know, I still keep on picking those kind of things until she grew up to the age that I can explain everything to her. And the good thing was, since she saw me, like, it's like we're growing
Mm-hmm.
up at the same time, you know. She saw me
Mm-hmm.
transitioning into a woman from being her father into being her mother. You know, it was really like the bond that we had was, you know, incomparable compared to other parents because she was always there when, you know,
Yeah,
I'm having doubts
that's right.
about myself. She's always there when, you know, I actually
Mm-hmm.
asked her if would there be a chance that you wanted me to go back to who I really am, and then she told me no, because I love you for who you are. That actually made how do you say that? That's a turning point for me that I'm doing a good job as a parent.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's just me or it's really cutting out. But I mean, I'm really sorry about that. But since you mentioned together, I mean that
Mhm. I cannot hear you though.
sorry. What I said was, can you tell us about a story that you really cherished between you and Yuka when you started transitioning?
Oh, the first time that she told me that I was beautiful, she was like um 2 years old,
Wow.
and I was preparing for yeah, I was preparing for work, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, hi Lay. And then I was actually changing into my dress because you know I always wear dress on my work.
Mm-hmm.
And then she touched my legs. She was like 2 years old during that time, and she touched my legs and she told
Okay.
me like, wow, sexy. And then she told me, I'm so beautiful. That I'm so beautiful and I'm so sexy.
Wow, that's so wonderful. I mean, coming from a 2-year old kid and saying that
Yes.
you are beautiful, and most especially
Mm.
that she is your child, right? You just had her. Um, it's really memorable for you, right? So
Yes.
let's go ahead and greet all the people. Can you greet them, Bianca?
Yes. Hi, Ate Len. All the way from Canada. Oh, one of my sister here in
Oh.
Japan. Hi, Miss Erica. Hi, Mr.
There we have
John.
John Morales. Ayan, welcome, 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 welcome.
Yes. And Dan Gabriel Saad is actually my cousin's son.
All right. So, by the way, for those people that just came in, I just want to let everyone know to please like and share this video or this live. Let's go ahead and let everyone know that Miss Bianca Sumi will be representing for Miss Trans Global for Japan.
Thank
We also
you.
have one here. There, we have another one. Can you read her name?
Oh, Miss Nanette Ferris Casuera. Good luck, Bianca. God bless. Thank you, Miss Nanette. And my cousin
We
as
have
well. Ton Saad. Woot woot. Hi, Marcus.
but
Yes.
but Marcus said Miss Japan and then a question mark. I'm not sure if he's sure. All right, beautiful inside and out. Well, I can attest to that. So now, Bianca, how about let's say that was your most cherished moment when your daughter said that you are beautiful.
Yes.
Is that the first time that she saw you dressing up as a girl or as a woman? I mean,
I don't I don't think that that was the first time. Actually, the first time that she saw me was when she was like 1 year old. But I don't think she already
mm-mm,
remember. She still remembers it. But that's the best. That's the best that's actually the most memorable for me when she told me that I'm beautiful and I'm sexy.
Of course, I mean, if somebody will tell me that I'm beautiful and I'm sexy, I really cherish that memory as well.
Yes.
But Bianca, let's like go to a more serious question.
Okay.
Um, was it hard? I mean, did it ever come to a point where your daughter was confused? Since I mean, she's a kid, so
Yeah.
what did it come a time that she was confused whether what to call you mom or dad?
Yeah. There's actually a good story about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm kind of cold right now. I'm kind of cold right now. So, um, the story goes like this. I sent my
Mm-hmm.
daughter to Singapore when she was like 3.5 years old in the care of my eldest sister there because I wanted
Okay.
to you know earn more money to for our future because I knew that she's gonna start studying soon. So
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to focus more on my work for the meantime
Yeah.
and like you know just keep on working and working and working. And then when the
Yes.
time comes that she was 7 years old, I sent her back here in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And then actually I had a talk with her. Like, you can call me anything you want,
Mm-hmm.
but please not call me Papa outside. Because she's she keeps
Oh.
on she keeps on calling me Papa outside, and I was like, I'm looking like this, and people were looking at us like, who's she calling
Okay.
Papa? Like that. And then I explained to her like, I'm already a woman. I'm a transgender woman,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to pick the name that you can call me, and you can call me Mama.
Mm-hmm.
You can call me Mommy. And then she told me she doesn't want me to call. She doesn't want me to be called Mommy or Mama.
Mm-hmm.
The name that she wanted to call me is Mimi. And then I asked her why Mimi because um
Okay.
yeah, her answer was she wanted to be unique. She wanted to be the only person
I
who
see.
calls me like that. Yeah. And the funny thing is, the first time I explained to her when she was already 7 years old about being a transgender,
Mm-hmm.
and then like one person asked her like, "Oh yeah, I know my mom is a transformer," and like, "Oh no, I'm not a transformer. I'm a transgender." Yeah. She actually calls me transformer until like 6 months. Yeah. She keeps on forgetting
Wow,
transgender.
that's
That's why she keeps on calling me transformer. I'm not a robot though. I'm just an
I,
android.
of course. I mean, it was really. I mean, it's really fulfilling for you, for your daughter to
Yeah,
accept you as who you are, right?
indeed. Yes.
I see. Okay, so now, Bianca, how about this? If I will ask you one trait or one trait that you think you passed on to Yuka, what will that be? I
Oh, there's
mean,
a lot. Actually,
can you tell us about it?
aside from my face, because we share the
Okay,
same face,
yeah.
she's actually good in arts as well. Yeah,
Oh,
she's
she
actually good
draws
in
good.
art. Yeah, she's really, really good. And she sings well as well. And
Mm-hmm.
she likes dancing, but she can only dance like drag queen dance, lip syncing. Because we used to we used to watch RuPaul's Drag Race all the time. That's why
Oh yeah.
yeah, you can actually ask her about the Drag Race queens, and she will tell you who's her favorite. Like
Maybe later we can have a pop quiz about the winners of RuPaul's Drag Race.
yeah, actually she's good in singing, dancing, arts, and um there's this one. It's not actually a trait, but we every time she sleeps,
Mhm.
she do a cross legs when she sleeps,
Okay, so it's
and
more
that's
of like a mannerism, right?
yeah mannerism,
I
which
mean,
is also the same as mine. I also do
Okay,
that
so
one.
you sleep cross you sleep crossed legs.
Yes.
That's weird.
Even in sleeping, yeah, I still look fierce.
Okay, so now I mean we don't want to keep this person waiting. So I will not I'd love you to have this opportunity to introduce somebody from your family to give us an intermission number or a short break on our talk right now or this afternoon or this morning in the UK or evening there in Japan and afternoon here in the Philippines. So can you do the honors of introducing this next person that we will be calling or joining the live, Bianca?
Yes, I would like to introduce you guys my very, very supportive, my very supportive sister and her lovely daughter, Quinn. And they're,
Hi!
Hi.
and they're
Hello,
gonna sing for
hello.
us for
Hello.
tonight.
Yes,
Oh, I
we
see.
are here to support you all the way.
Hi.
Good luck, good
Yeah.
luck.
Thank you.
All right, Miss Carla and Quinn. Before you give your song number to Bianca, is it okay? Because I know that you don't like to speak in front of the camera like what happened before. But can you tell us or can you give her your message or what would you like to say to her?
Okay.
We're always here to support you. You know, we love you so much, and we are here all the way. Win or lose, you are still our queen, and we love you so much. Good luck.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Yay! How about
Thank
Quinn?
you.
Maybe
What do
Quinn.
you want to say? Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you so
I
much.
see. Okay, so I guess let's not keep the people waiting. So, Ate Carla and Baby Quinn, take it away.
Compare the heaven, and I can see your face. A gentle light and moonlight.
And feel your grace.
We were the perfect family.
Papa, you and me.
I never thought that you'd find someone new. Not remember you.
All the time people. That's what I love. You love people.
Up above, she waits for him forever. So Papa, why can't he? If I could prove to him our tale is true, he'll remember you.
Fly away.
Are you out there looking at me? Can you see what nobody sees? Can you hear my voice upon the moon?
Fly away.
Wish I had the wings to take me
Fly away.
to a place where no one doubts me.
And I
What kind of little do? Would I find a way to get there soon? I would fly
discover a way to break through. What could a girl like me possibly do? Fill me a rocket, imagine a view of how I want to fly away. China, I'm coming to you. Fly away, Baba, I will prove it to you. Hey, China, I'm gonna be there soon. In my rocket too.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, there you go. So, what is the title of the song, Ate Carla?
Rocket to the moon.
Rocket to the
Rocket
moon.
to the moon.
Yeah,
Can you
it's from the
Queen, maybe Queen?
movie.
Netflix.
It's from
Netflix.
We
It's a
watched
Netflix
it.
movie.
Can you tell us why you chose this song to sing for Bianca?
Why did you sing the song?
I sang this song from Netflix
Because
because I used it for Netflix.
because you like it.
Yeah, it's my favorite
It's your favorite, and
and it's nice.
it's nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think I will have a nosebleed if I continue talking to Queen. Oh my God. All right. Is there any other message that you would like to say to Bianca before we continue on? Carly and Queen?
Yes.
What else do you want to say?
I want to sing Ultra and Maria.
No,
Like-
you're not gonna sing anymore. What do you want to say? What do you want to say? She wants to sing more, but what do you want to say?
I
Say.
want to say good luck.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very
Wow.
much.
Oh,
Good luck.
all
Good
right.
luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
We love you.
We love you.
Thank you. I love you both.
Yes, thank you so much. Let's give them a round of applause, everyone. Okay, for everyone that's watching right now, let's give them a virtual round of applause. Please press one. Come on, everyone, press one to give them a round of applause. Oh, Joshel Saad from Sultan Kadarat. All right, I guess everyone enjoyed. Thank you so much, Ate Carla and Davy Quinn. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
All right. Switzerland, Bulacan. Is there a Switzerland in Bulacan?
I don't know.
Your relatives are all over the world.
Yeah, I have a cousin. I have cousins all over the world, all over the Philippines, actually.
Yeah, because
Bye, Baby
earlier we have one.
Queen.
Bye bye Queen and Ate Carla. Bye bye.
Thank
Love
you so
ya.
much. Love you both.
How about you, Bianca? What would you like to say? Since they're here right now, what do you want to say to Ate Carla and Baby Quinn?
Well, all I can say to my sister is thank you so much for supporting me all the way because she actually supported me since day one. That she knew
Yeah.
that I was like this. She actually joins me going to gay
Yeah.
bars before. Yeah, and she was always there when I have difficulties deciding for myself, deciding for what to do on my life. That's why I'm always thankful that I have sisters that are very very supportive of all of my decisions in life.
Yeah, I think that's what siblings do. I mean, you always ask for advice and give the right advice to the other, right? So I
Yeah.
guess you've learned a lot from Miss Carla or Ate Carla.
Yes, I did actually.
Okay,
And
so now
actually,
Bianca, let's go ahead.
yeah. Actually, I learned singing from her as well.
Okay. Well, I mean, I've known you for quite some time now, Ate Carla, and
Hi,
I
Miss
didn't
Mariana.
know that you sing like that. Honestly, it's the first time that I heard you saying. Now, okay, before we continue, Bianca, go ahead and greet our viewers. Come on.
Hi, princess.
From
Oh,
India.
my eldest sister. Hi, ate. Good luck from Kirsten. Oh, hi, Kirsten. She's my other niece from Singapore.
From Singapore.
Yes. Hi, Miss Lorena.
Hi, Kristen.
From from Switzerland, Sofia May Saad. Switzerland, Bulacan. Oh my God. I haven't been there. I'm from Bulacan, but I haven't been to Switzerland, Bulacan. We have another one sporting all the way from Australia. We have Dan Gabriel Saad. Who is he? Is he your
Yeah,
cousin
he's
as well?
he's my cousin's son.
Oh, I see. So, by the way, guys, if you have any questions for Bianca, just go ahead and type it in our comment box, and we'd love, or we will be so glad to answer all of those questions. Okay.
Yeah,
All
please
right.
do you have any questions? I'll very happy to answer any questions that you have.
Okay. So, Bianca, before we continue, can you again invite everyone and or tell everyone on how to vote for you for this competition?
Yes, voting for Miss Trans Global is officially open. Just go to Miss Trans Global page, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, and you can see all. Just press on the link on how to vote there, and you can also go to my pages on my bio, and the link is all there. Just follow the rules on how to vote for Miss Trans Global.
Okay. All right. So now let's continue on with our conversation or our talk. Now, I mean, because when you were in the Philippines, you were joining pageants, right? So can
Yeah.
you tell me the reason or the main reason why you decided to join Miss Trans Global?
At first, pageant was always my passion. I love watching Miss Universe. I love watching any pageant that there is in the television. Growing up, I started learning about um, pageant when I was like 7 years old, and then you know, having this when I entered in college, I had uh, transgender friends who joined pageants.
Yeah.
Transgender friends who join pageants. That actually that's the first reason why I joined pageants, because I'm very passionate about, I'm how to say that. I cannot complete my English right now.
No, it's okay. I mean, well, is it because it has been your passion, or you have been not literally devoted, because your eyes were opened into that particular industry or that particular avenue of joining pageants when you were in the
Yes,
Philippines, right?
yes. When I was in the Philippines, that was actually the reason why I was always very passionate about watching and about the pageant, about of course
Mm-hmm.
women pageantry, not transgender pageantry, because the first transgender pageantry that I knew internationally was the one in Thailand, the
Mm-hmm.
Miss International Queen. And actually,
Yes.
last year when Miss Mela Habijan won Miss Trans Global 2020, that was the first time that I
Mm-hmm.
saw that there is a pageant that is very, very much diverse, and
Mm-hmm.
you know the main focus of the pageant is more on how you um, handle yourself through situations as a
Yes.
transgender, and how good your advocacy is. That's actually
Mm-hmm.
the main reason why I joined Miss Trans Global. And as a transgender parent, I wanted to be the voice for every transgender parent all around the globe.
Mm-hmm.
That's why that's actually the main reason why. And I wanted to
I
actually
see.
show to my daughter as well that at least I achieved something in my life as a transgender, not just not just being just pretty, not just being like
Mm-hmm.
a stereotypical transgender.
Exactly. So, I mean, you already, since you already mentioned it, I mean, let's not steer far from what you said. You already mentioned that you joined the pageant because of your advocacy, right?
Yes.
And I mean, you just passed through it. So now let's dig deep on what your advocacy is. Can you tell everyone that's watching right now what you are fighting for or what your advocacy is?
Well, as a transgender parent, my advocacy is more on transgender parenting. That
Mm-hmm.
um, being a transgender is never an issue in raising a child into becoming a better person, into molding a child into becoming the best version of herself. Because most of the time when you say that, oh, this person has a same sex parent, or this person has a transgender parent, it's always very questionable. And it's actually time for those people to learn that um, gender will never be an issue about raising a child, because you never judge a person just by its appearance or just by how um, they were brought up. You should also look on the roots. You should also know how she was raised, because you don't know, maybe that good person, that nice person that you're talking right now is actually raised by a transgender, or actually raised by an
Yeah.
LGBTQ person. That is,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really timely and relevant in our society today. I know that, um, having an advocacy of trans parenting is quite deep, because it's really difficult to um,
Yes.
it's really difficult to explain to everyone that, oh, I'm a parent, and when they knew that you're a transgender, they're gonna think a lot of things about, there's a lot of people who doesn't understand it. That's why I'm here, a living proof that
Mm-hmm.
being a transgender will never be an issue in raising a child, because I'm
Mm-hmm.
actually having a
Yeah.
very talented, beautiful, and lovely daughter right now.
Yes, I agree. I agree. I mean, it's what I kept on. I mean, I kept on saying that, or I keep on saying to you that you're actually having, or you have two fights. Number one is being a transgender woman, and then
Yeah.
number two being a transgender parent. So I mean, it's like a double whammy. You're fighting two fights in one. So I
Yes.
mean, fighting as an equal as a transgender woman is difficult in itself. What more handling like handling like or raising a child. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yes.
So we will know more about the struggles of being a transgender parent, since I mean, I guess we already mentioned that this will continue on to the page of, or to the page of Miss Trans Global in Instagram. Can you invite everyone who's watching right now to jump there later on?
Yes. Just go to Miss Trans Global Instagram page, and I will actually share it as well on my Facebook, if we're going to start the Instagram live there.
I
So
see.
just, yeah,
Okay.
just wait for that.
Right. I mean, it's just a continuation of our discussion, and I guess I will just ask more questions about I mean, the pageant itself, or what's going on, or what did you do. So there's more in store for everyone, or there's more um things you will know about, of course, our Miss Trans um Global Japan, Bianca.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Now, Bianca, again, I mean, it's not bad to promote this all the time. So again and again, can you please invite everyone that's watching on how to vote for you for Miss Trans Global, how to share their love for you or to you?
Yes, just please go to Miss Trans Global, um, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube pages. So you can see all the links and in their bio on how to vote. Just please follow the strict instruction on how to vote. And you can also buy votes for me. That will half of the vote will go to Miss Trans Global organizations, chosen organization to help, and the other one will be
Hmm.
yes.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's like you're helping the organization, and then the organization is helping other people, right? So it's
Yes,
not
other
just the
transgender
winner.
organizations. Yes, because
That's right.
Miss Trans Global is not just a pageant. It's not just an ordinary pageant. It's actually also a non-profit organization that helps transgenders who are in need.
I see. I mean, before we're almost done with our Facebook Live, but I just want to ask this. What do you think makes Miss Trans Global different from other online or web pageants or other pageants?
Well, Miss Trans Global is very much different to other pageants. Actually, it's the first ever digital pageant made
Hmm.
by a transgender for transgenders who is
Hmm.
who is a very diverse kind of pageant that doesn't only focus on how you look or on um, how well you present yourself. It's more on um, how you handle yourself as a transgender and how you will gonna promote your advocacy as a transgender person.
I see. Okay. Well, now I guess it's time for us to give our viewers the time for questions, right, Bianca?
Yes, yes. If you have any questions for me, just please ask. Type it in the comment section, and I will be very happy to answer all of it.
Let's wait. Come on, everyone. This is your time to shine.
Yes, please ask me anything. Just don't ask me for
Because
money.
I
I
have.
don't have that right now.
Ah, oh my God! I was about to ask that question to you later. Eh.
No.
I'm just joking. Oh, we have a question here. Who is your inspiration in life and why?
Well, my inspiration in life will always be my father because growing up as I have two sisters and I'm the only boy in the family. It was always hard for me to come out because my father. You've seen my father. He's a really tough guy. He's really like when
Yeah.
you just see him, it's always like um, he's gonna punch somebody. But my father is, even though my father looks like that, even though my father is a tough person or a tough guy, he always have this warm heart for his kids. He raised us really well. He raised us um uh to be a person that is strong, resilient, and must always believe on our ambitions and dreams and goals in life. That you should always um go for it. You should always, there's no time for doubting yourself. You should always at least try because there's he always says there's no harm in trying. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Agree. Any other questions? Come on, everyone. This is your time to ask or to know more. Oh, okay. Sex is work.
Sex work is
Sex
work.
work is work. Discuss.
Oh yeah, this is actually a very sensitive topic for other person, but I do believe that sex work is work. As long as you're not um as long as you're not doing anything bad, or as long as you're not benefiting on the negative part of sex work, it's still going to be work. For me, I've known a lot of sex workers in Japan. So, when I was doing my bar here in the main city of Osaka, I met a lot of people who do sex work, and I actually talked to them, and they're really nice. You know, and when you ask them why are you doing this, why are you doing that, they always say because I have this dream. I wanted to be a woman, and for them, sex work is the fastest way to earn money, and I do respect that. I do respect that. And then after that, years later, when I see them, they already did all their surgeries. They already did all the dreams that they wanted. They live their own life. They stop doing sex work, and then they're actually doing living as a woman. That's why I don't have anything negative to say about sex work, because sex work is sex. Sex work is a work for me. I do respect that. I
Okay.
would
We have a question here from Len Bernal. I would like to ask how you keep your healthy diet for this pageant. Bernal.
well, actually, I do fasting for this, for the preparation of the pageant. I did fasting for 2 months now. I'm doing fasting for 2 months now. I only eat 8 hours a day. That's the only thing that I do because I don't have time to exercise because I wake up in the morning, prepare my daughter for school, and then sleep again for a little bit, and then eat prepare for dinner.
Yeah.
I'm a busy person, and
You're
that's
quite
why I
a
don't
busy
have
woman.
yeah, and I don't have time to do any exercise, but I do fasting every day.
Okay, this is quite interesting. From Ate Carla. Who is your favorite Miss Trans Global contestant or contestants? Can you tell us why as well? Come on.
This pageant. Okay. Yeah, actually, one of my favorite. There are actually two uh contestants that is really close to me. First is Miss Nigeria. Miss Nigeria, we talk sometimes on the messenger, and she keeps on asking about my daughter, which I really appreciate that. And also Miss Indonesia, Miss Amanda. She just commented now, go go India in Japan. Yeah, actually
Hi,
Amanda
Miss
and I,
Amanda.
yeah, actually Amanda and I had this conversation before that if ever the corona, you know, uh already stopped, like all the Asian queens should meet and should celebrate something like that.
Yes, yes, that's right. I mean, I wanna. Can I come with you? Let's go meet Amanda in Indonesia. I wanna go back to
Yeah,
Bali.
yeah.
They have
Actually,
nice beaches.
I wanted to visit Indonesia. I heard about it.
Okay, we have another question from Nilian Enriquez. We have, why did you join the pageant?
From
From
Kirsten.
Kirsten. Yes,
Yeah,
come
that's
on.
my that's actually the reason why I wanted to prove to everyone that transgender is or gender will never be an issue into becoming a parent, because good parenting is good parenting. We should always remember that whichever gender you are, whichever race you are, whichever economic status you have, um, it will never be an issue into becoming a parent as long as you can be a loving parent or a good parent to your children.
Yeah, I completely agree. Doesn't matter who you are. Do you have any other questions? Come
Yeah.
on, everyone. Just keep on typing your questions. Ah, tell us one secret about you others don't know. Wee, I'm so excited. Come
One
on,
secret.
Bianca.
One secret. I don't know. Most of the time, my life is like an open book. You know, especially at my job, I'm very much open to my customers in the bar because that's my way to connect to them. But one secret that I have, I don't know.
I mean, it could be like let's just rephrase. I guess what mannerism or what hobby do you have that is quite different or absurd that people doesn't know about you?
No. Um, One secret that I have.
Yeah, do you like to eat spaghetti with mayonnaise or something like that?
Oh, I love eating plain white rice with
Okay.
coffee.
Ah, yeah. So you use coffee as your soup.
Yes, I do
Well,
love that.
I have a follow-up question. Is that coffee with cream or black?
Oh, I love black coffee, but with a lot of sugar.
Oh, there. We have another question from Leonin. How can you take care of Yuka while joining in the Miss Trans Global at the same time?
Oh, that's a great question. Actually, my daughter is very supportive of me joining the pageant. The first time I told her like, oh, I applied or I auditioned to become Miss Trans Global Japan, she was more excited than me. She was like keep on asking me, Mimi, did you get the reply already? Did you got the message already? Like, why are you so excited? I just did the audition like for a week, and then she she was asking me like, oh, when will it happen? When will it happen? That's why it was not a struggle for me joining the pageant and taking care of my daughter at the same time. Especially, this is a digital pageant, so I did took all the videos, I did took all the um uh, stuff with her. I did all of it with
Oh,
her. Yeah,
oh, I
she's
see.
actually my
I
yeah,
guess
she's
we will
actually my assistant.
we will know more about that later on. Okay, I guess this will be our last question for today in our Facebook Live. So as of the moment, any plans after the pageant?
Oh yeah, that's a great question. So God's will and given a chance to win Miss Trans Global 2021, I will focus more on my advocacy, which is transgender parenting through social media, and I will, I will broaden my reach through contacting different nonprofit organizations here in Japan, which with the help of some of my friends, LGBT friends here in Osaka as well. That's actually one of it. But given a chance that I'm gonna have more opportunities to come, like I got some messages from LGBT people here in Japan that they wanted me to um, guest speaker for their shows, but unfortunately, due to coronavirus, everything was canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm planning to do that after the pageant.
Okay.
And
So for
and
those
there's also
people
one
that,
thing.
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
There's also one thing.
Go
Me
ahead.
and Akiboy is actually we actually started planning on doing our YouTube channel. So you should watch for that.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Actually, we tried out our first episode, but we're still trying to figure out things. So now,
Yeah.
if you're not, I mean, if you haven't had much of Bianca Sumi, we will be having we will be continuing everything in the Instagram um account of Miss Trans Global. So Bianca, can you give us your closing statement?
Yes, thank you very much for everyone who watched here on Facebook Live. And please do support me on this one through voting for and Miss Trans Global. Here. um, Voting and please do go to Miss Trans Global pages, Facebook, Instagram, um, Twitter, and YouTube pages, so you can vote. And please do carefully read the instructions. And we'll see
Yes.
you on Instagram.
Bye. See you later. See you later,
Bye. See you
Bianca. Miss Tahara, bye
later.
bye. Everyone, see ya.
Don't